What's poppin' YouTube? And I just want to say happy Dolph Day today. Today is the day that Bre'on passed over to the other side on us due to issues with his opposition. Not just that, but a lot of other things. So, I just want to come on in and first give my condolences to Adolph Thornton Jr., you feel me? I'm always respecting Rod for you because we got the same last name, my nigga. So, shout out Dolph. And I know it's the end of the day. I damn near just getting off work, but I just had to touch on the video, man, and explain, a couple things where he went wrong and, just want to talk my shit a little bit, if YouTube allowed me. So first off, man, Dolph was a very intelligent guy. We ain't gonna skate over that. Very intelligent guy, very hard-working guy, honest guy, noble guy, willing to get his shirt off your back type guy, willing to do anything to put his family and him and whoever else he rocked with in position. A good man, lost a good father, a good man, good businessman, good kind-hearted man in general. But like they say, man, it's always the ones that's like that get took out the game first. Ever since he came out with the preaching, we've been following him. We've been seeing how he been, taking care of his people, living a lifestyle, making sure his family good, his kids good, Mia good. Shout out to Mia J. I just feel like it was too easy how they got Dolph. It was too easy. Not only was it too easy, but he put himself in a situation where it could be done that way, because I don't want to say he didn't respect his ops, because deep down in his heart he really kind of did, but he couldn't show no fear because it's Memphis, man. Memphis, that wicked, wild Memphis, man. Like Big 30 say, shout out to Big 30. It's a Royal Rumble. You feel me? Everybody got one man, everybody for themselves. But that's besides the point. It was too easy. I don't want to say he didn't care about the beef, because he did, secretly, low-key. Ever since the first incident in Charlotte at the CIAA, that was his first mistake. I won't say it's his first mistake, but maybe third mistake. I see his first mistake was letting it be known that his opposition was a hater. And you know what happens when you expose haters, right? You know what happens when you expose a jealous, envious man, who we ain't gonna say no names. If y'all know what's going on, y'all know what's going on. A jealous, envious king, I should say, who basically, if you ain't with him, he on this Beanie Siegel from Straight Property. If you ain't with him, you against him. Your first mistake was not taking the beef head on. That was his first mistake. And also, like I said a few seconds ago, exposing his hater. Second mistake, thinking that, you too good to beef. And when I say you thinking that you too good to beef, meaning if you know you got serious issues and you got serious smoke with somebody from the other side, you don't take that lightly. I don't give a damn what rap career, what family say, what homies say, what the probation officer say sometimes. Sometimes it be like that. You are in a very serious beef with somebody that's documented and known to handle their problems quickly, ASAP, and nipped in the bud as possible. Your second mistake was not taking that beef head on because in your mind you was thinking you knew how it was going to end. You knew how it was going to end, either handcuffs in a penitentiary, or it was going to end with them folks lowering you down in that cemetery, like as of right now. Not saying that you was scared to beef, but you didn't take it serious, my nigga. And in that song, Don't Play With Me, which a lot of folks not from Memphis or surrounding areas are not on the outside looking in, they feel like that was the song equivalent to FBG Duck, Dead Bitches, and I'm Not From 63rd. Also, being accused of sleeping with his baby mother. And for him, the opposition that you're going against, Dolph, that was the last straw. It's kind of hard for a lot of people to accept that you're gone because they feel like you ain't have no soldiers, which you did. You had soldiers, but you was in such a space where it really didn't matter because all you wanted in your end goal was to make sure your family and your people and your kids was good, which is noble and respectable. But like I said in the first few minutes of the video, you didn't respect your beef and push the button. Now I know that's easily said and done because you knew you was going to crumble everything that you hard work for. But the other side, they don't give a damn. His little minions and all them over there, they ain't give a damn. They was going to crash out, go to the feds, or die getting you. Which is another mistake in my head, in my mind, I feel. And how I really feel, my nigga, you shouldn't have been gone, bro. The second time in LA, when they ran up on you, when you left the mall, and they shot at you at least 7 to 8 times, and they hit you all in your arm, in your elbow, and all in your shoulder. That should have been enough to warrant you to say, let me get the guys ready. Let me get the round table ready. Because he's going to push me to a point where I ain't going to have no choice but to send him. Which would have been a smart investment on your end, Dolph. I know you didn't want to. I know you had other things to think about in life. I know you didn't want to. But it had to be done. Because if you didn't see it how serious as he seen it on the other side, you wouldn't have moved like that. You already was the king and crowned the king of Memphis. With that title, you should have moved diligently. Now, I know you had the bulletproof cars and, you know, bulletproof everything, which is another mistake. You flexing so hard, you got all this money, you beating your ops and financially. Soldiers, it could be either way. Now we see what's going on because of your demise, you know, your tragic passing. But now we really see what's going on. You had that. Another mistake you made was being too loud, being too out in the open. Yeah, you the king, but kings can lose crowns. I said, yeah, you the king, Dolph. Yeah, it's named after you, Dolph Land. Even in Houston, Texas, where I'm at right now, we respect it. We call it Dolph Land. But you got to understand, kings can fall in one wrong move. And the wrong move that you didn't made was getting that fire, but not getting that fire all the way. You didn't realize that your opposition wanted you gone just as least as you wanted to be here. As much as you wanted to be here and provide for Trey and your daughter and Mia and the rest of your family, the other side wanted you gone. You was making too much money. You was flexing on them too hard. They couldn't compare to you financially as a man. All they had was the soldiers and steppers and killers and the same old. You was in a better position. Why did you feel like, Dolph, why did you feel like you could just move around Memphis any way that you could, even though that you the king? Like I said, kings lose crowns. So why would you move like that, bro? And the other issues you was having. You got the briefcase saying you want to make 22 million. Should I sign or don't leave the 22 million? You said fuck the 22 million. Another mistake. Which, you know, you had that in your pocket. You could have had that and spent that any time in the safe. All you have to do is go to your safe, hit the button, beep, 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 and grab that. But what your mistake was, that was showing you needed to hit all your areas in order, because you wouldn't have known what was coming had you known this happened. Which you still supposed to be here today, my nigga. But sometimes pride can become, you know, for a fall, and it gets the best of us men. It gets me, it gets you, it gets any other rapper, it gets any other man. Your death is hard to accept for a lot of people, Dolph. And it could have been prevented. If them niggas really loved you how they said they loved you, they would have got them cookies. You heard what I said. They would have got them cookies. They would have made sure that you never left from where you was, whether it was a high-rise, safe house, a bitch house, another nigga house, your house, whatever. They know that the beef is on, and they really want you bad, and it's by any means necessary. So that means your soldiers gotta be willing. Your soldiers gotta be willing. But in that song, don't play with me. You had a verse. My little niggas begging me to send some scattered showers, which in my mind you should have. You should have, because you probably would have been here a little bit longer, my nigga. Sometimes you can't avoid it, especially when you live in the life that you live and you really living that. Dog, ain't no avoiding beef and trying to be family man and trying to be, when you going to get somebody who trying to ASAP you by any means possible. You had 5 attempts on you, really 6. One out of all them attempts, you was gonna take it serious, my nigga, and strike first. What, you was scared of the feds? They was gonna come. They was gonna come regardless, Dolph. They was gonna come regardless, bro. Were you scared of catching a body? I know you wasn't scared to do that. You weren't scared to be the neighborhood trapper of the year, which I know you was. Come on now. Bricks, bodies, and birds go hand in hand. And it's just hard, man. It's real fucked up for a lot of people, including me, to accept it. But it is what it is, my nigga. We gotta celebrate you. Every November 17th will be your day. I just seen another video from IQ Shaheed. Shout out to IQ. When you get pulled over in your yellow Lamb or your yellow vet or whatever it was, and you know you had the double cup with you. You ain't get out the car. You ain't disrespect them officers. You know, you was just doing what Dolph did, basically. Being that humble guy that gives people shots. They want to change the world. Help people in position. You gave that Hispanic family your car. You know, you did a lot, my nigga. You really did a lot out here good for a lot of people. And we always gonna remember, we don't want you to forget that. But respectfully, I just gotta say you died in vain, my nigga. You died in vain, real talk. Cause if I'm PRE, I'm any one of them niggas, I'm Key Glock, any one of them niggas. And shout out to all of them. I fuck with Key Glock. I fuck with Snoop Bands and the rest of them. But you gotta understand, my nigga, when it's war, it's war. And it ain't no nah, let's chill. Especially when your ops really trying to get at something. You dig what I'm saying? You either wasn't afraid to die or you just got tired. Which my personal opinion, I think it was. I think you just got tired, my nigga. If they was gonna come on with it, they was gonna come on with it. Which is understandable from a man's point of view. From another man watching from another man's point of view. But my nigga, you got kids, my nigga. You got kids to think about. You got a family that miss you, bro. I think you didn't prioritize staying alive. You was getting so scared probably in your mind, I don't know. Or getting caught with them switches, getting caught with them blicks, getting caught with them things. That you ain't even realize that living is way more important than getting caught up. Nigga can do 5 years. The way that the world look at you in your city and the laws and the police and the litigators all out there look at you. Yeah, you did what you did. Yeah, you did a few things. But you wasn't a nuisance. You wasn't a bad person. You wasn't hurry up and get this nigga off the streets type nigga. You knew how to move. You know, I just want to come on here and share my piece with y'all on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Y'all go like and subscribe my channel, run my comments up, run my likes up. I just had to come and tap in, my nigga. It's sad, man. I really hate it. Rest in peace, Dolph, man. I just wish you would have took the shit way more serious than what you thought it was. I wish you would have pushed that button, wouldn't been afraid to push that button, my nigga. Because the other side, they weren't scared to press theirs. Gone.